Allah so loved the... Alif Lam Lam Ha. There it is. Right there. In 50 million Bibles all over the world. You can go get one. Next time you're at a motel in one of those countries, just pull it out, and they don't mind. You can keep it. It's free, and take it with you. And the next time somebody says something to you, that's not a law, you say, why does it say so in their book? You need to tell them to fix the problem. And if somebody said, well, that's New Testament, that's true, it is. That's John 3:16, the fourth gospel. No problem. But if you get an Arabic Bible for the Old Testament, you'll be even more surprised, because in Genesis, the first 17 verses of Genesis have the word Allah 17 times. Whoops. So for sure, what they meant to say with the big G is what we're saying real clear with Alif Lam Lam Ha. Allah. When you do this, do two things again. Now what happens is, you let them know that you have knowledge of their religion as well as your own, and you establish yourself as somebody who has common sense, and you're willing to open up other books and explain and share. No problem. We have no problem. They might say, well, I'm not going to open the Quran. Well, that's fine. Let us look in your book. We'll have no problem. The original Bible came from Allah. We'll be the first ones to tell you the Bible is from Allah. We'll be the first ones to tell you the Old Testament, it came from Allah. The New Testament, it came from Allah. No problem. We don't have a debate. We're happy to join you on this point. And then they say, well, what about where it says in the Bible so and so? You say, excuse me, wait a minute, hold on. You're speaking English, yes? You're quoting to me from an English book, yes? I don't agree that Allah sent down the Bible in English. So if you're going to quote it, we need to go back to exactly what Abraham had when he was on Mount Sinai. Do you have that? Even if he says he does, you tell him, no, your book says you don't. Your book clearly says that the scrolls and manuscripts that were in the Ark of the Covenant were all lost during the Babylonian exile. All of them. And they never found them to this day. And that's why Ezra had to listen to the different sects of Beni Israel, their different divisions they had, and he memorized from them, and that's how he recomposed the Bible. And if you doubt it, ask the Jewish scholars. That's where I learned it from, and it's in a book, Who Wrote the Bible, by Richard Elliott Friedman, and it's referred to on my website, shareislam.com, shareislam.com. That was a commercial, by the way. You like that? Obviously, we don't really have any commercials because everything we have is free. Even our programs like this one that we're doing right now, we allow people to record them, but we don't copyright them, and we ask those who do this not to copyright it. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to Allah. And ipso facto, that means it also belongs to all the Muslims everywhere. We ask that when you distribute it, that you not cut it up and take pieces out of context. Also, don't add other stuff from other speakers to our work, because I'm not responsible for what other people say. In fact, sometimes I'm not responsible for what I say either. But we do encourage you to copy and copy and copy and copy and distribute and distribute. And that's probably why I'm sitting here tonight, because we've never ever charged. People felt comfortable to copy and distribute it. Our work has been going all over the world for a number of years, because everybody knew it's okay to copy it, it's okay to give it out, and nobody cares. We're not trying to make money out of selling our religion. I think that's people in some other religions who do that, and I'm not interested in playing that game. Alhamdulillah. I want to return now to our subject in presenting this message to these people. I've already established in their minds that I know something about their Bible at least, and also that we have some knowledge about the languages. Another important word that we always like to break down for them is the word Islam itself. And you can spend as long as you like on this, because once you've made it clear in their minds that the God we're talking about is the same one, we've already clarified that this God is not something in the creation. He is not like His creation. He's outside of His creation. You can use many of the verses in the Quran and in the Bible about that. But now we come to the word Islam and we talk about what's our relationship with Almighty Allah. And that's what's really important.